Press sync button. Let's go.
And are we live? We're live. We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, gamers, miners, dwarves, and big, beautiful bugs, welcome to the GST Friday Dev stream. You're rocking with 2 out of the 4 usual GST bad boys. It's just me and Jacob today. It's calling it a daddy-daughter occasion today, with, I guess, me, Jacob being the dad due to his age. Anyway, we don't have to dwell on it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. You're watching 91.4 Hoxie's Rock Radio, and it's a pleasure to have you here on this lovely Friday. Jacob would like to start the hour with an announcement and also a call for help, because Jacob mentioned earlier that he didn't know what he should make for dinner. And I said, Jacob, I've got great news. You don't have to panic. We soon will be joined by dozens and dozens, maybe even hundreds, in fact, of powerful minds, some of the strongest on the internet.
Some of the greatest.
And some of the greatest minds really to ever come together. This is, you know, every time we do this stream, it's basically like Davos, but for, you know, people who aren't like economic psychopaths. So if anyone's got some ideas for Jacob, and pop them in the chat. I think caveats are it shouldn't be too high effort, and he has 2 young kids who I'm just going to kind of assume are somewhat picky eaters.
Yeah, that's spot on.
So chat, what would you make?
Plain white bread. I mean, that's always an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it seems like a punishment food, sort of.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Right.
If they eat it, I guess it's not.
I suppose.
Some sort of pasta. Tinned spaghetti. I mean, maybe a little too low effort.
That sounds okay to me.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well just make the sauce and cook the spaghetti. Porridge. Water and bread. It's not a prison. Biscuits and gravy. It also has to be something that can be made in Denmark. So no local specialties or brands. I don't know.
I think you should do porridge, Jacob.
But I don't want to eat porridge.
Why not?
It's boring.
Okay, anti-porridge.
Anti-porridge, yeah. Put that in the book. Get me cancelled for not liking porridge. So,
you think we should? Do you think we should do some digging? I was kind of thinking it'd be fun to do. Some...
It could be fun.
I personally, I love to dig in the dirt.
There's a dwarf here.
Yeah, there's a dwarf.
Yeah, there's a dwarf here.
I love to dig. I love to get down in the mines. I love to get my hands dirty. I love to roll up my sleeves and roll around in that mud.
Really getting in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I say we just let's.
Can I open it up for okay? Who is that guy?
Oh, do we have a guest joining us today?
I'm just gonna see.
We gotta check. Yeah, we can't have a repeat of yesterday.
Yeah.
To everyone who tuned in yesterday, I'm sorry you had to see that we had a poorly behaved guest on stream who was ordering round after round of Leaf Lovers, and they left us no choice but to kick them, which is something that we don't like to do.
Twice, even.
Twice, in fact. They came back and they did it again.
Oh, good. Someone just joined. Luckily, it's not him. It's totally not him, according to his name.
Ah, okay. Oh,
that's
well,
good.
great.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. If it was Alistair, I'd be worried.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, they say they're not.
Yeah,
so
let's not look at the bar.
Nope. Well, what do you mean they're back?
Yeah,
it's
never seen you before. Who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't order anything. Must be a stand-up guy.
Yeah. Speaking of stand-up, I'm doing the opposite of that, which is sitting down, and it's because I ate way too much for lunch. So I just
How were the
appreciate everyone's
tacos?
thoughts and prayers. The tacos were great, except for they forgot like guac, salsa, sour cream, and the actual like tortillas. So it ended up being like taco bowls kind of thing. Other people were like, "These are boring," but I was fine with it. They just put in some Tabasco hot sauce, and you know what? We're fucking rolling. We are moving, grooving, and hanging and banging, and we are keeping it motherfucking trucking on this beautiful Friday. On this occasion, I'd like to ask the sweet chat, both my friends on YouTube and Twitch, is anybody here tuning in from Norway, the country of Norway? I repeat, is anybody in the chat joining us from Norway? I've got a yes question mark. I've got potentially one. Okay, very limited here. Not a lot of Norwegians here, which makes sense. And the reason I was about to ask was just to congratulate Norwegians on their whatever July 4th holiday that they celebrate today. So if you're tuning in, I don't know why you're watching a stream on a day where you should be wearing your folk costume. Is it also taking ages for you to load?
Yeah, we're waiting for the dwarf.
Yeah, the dwarf is genuinely tuning in from the space brig.
It's actually, yeah, it is Norway Day today.
It is Norway Day. It's Norwegian 4th of July.
I learned that fact by playing Helldivers with the Norwegian yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. It was like, we have the day off. Oh, that's aggressive. Bye.
Only danger is rock and stone in the heart. Rock and stone. Rock and stone in the heart. Did I hear a rock and stone? Get ready.
That's a peculiar bug letting us like. Oh.
Egg collection time, team. Alien eggs. The company wants them. Don't ask why. Find them, store them in Molly, and return. Simple. Booyah!
I'm curious to anyone who was watching the stream yesterday. Oh, good heavens! There's a ton of swarmers here. I'm getting away from these guys. Want nothing to do with them. All right, give me 2 seconds here to get a little turret set up here. Get all. Oh, good lord! All right. Well, I got a point. Rats. I'm over here. I'm getting slobbed on by a cave leech. Rats. Oh, just kidding. I'm back. I'm so back. But to anyone who was watching the stream yesterday. You may have experienced a leak, and I'm curious what anyone's theories are on. I've seen our subreddit has been very, very active with people's fan submissions on what that is. If anyone has some conjectures on what's going on there, I'm curious to hear them. What do you think we witnessed?
Weapon ready. Shield recharged. Yeah, give me some sugar.
We got possessed robot. There's a bet. There's one guess. Kind of hawks in. Okay, a leaf lover. It may well be a leaf lover. Interesting. Somebody asked, cave crawler gets summoned by core stone. What a outlandish theory. Jacob, can you believe that?
Yeah, that sounds completely made up.
Ah, yeah. Could never happen. Something like that could not happen. In my caves? Not while I'm on watch.
It's past your expiration.
Ah, there's a NATO site.
Oh, alright,
Me earlier saying not on my watch reminds me of being a lifeguard. Jacob, have you ever worked as a lifeguard? Or were you only a child soldier?
I'm only a child soldier. Were you a child lifeguard?
I guess I was at one point legally a minor while I was lifeguarding, so yeah, I guess I was a child. I mean, both in the sense that I was, I think, 17 at the time, and I was also supervising children that were swimming. So yeah, I would say I qualify as that. I'll tell you out there, if you folks, if you're a younger person looking for a pretty easy job, get being a lifeguard at a sleepy pool is a really good gig. It is not very demanding, and you basically just hang out by a pool all day. So, can recommend.
Did anything ever happen while you were a lifeguard? Like,
No, I literally never had to jump in for like any occasion. It was extremely uneventful in a very positive way. What kind of summer jobs did you have, Jacob?
I think I was a dishwasher at some point.
Where at?
At a restaurant in central Copenhagen.
Huh?
I was also I had like one of those jobs where you like collect like you in a like grocery store you're the guy who receives the like used bottles for
Like a
recycling.
stock, oh, like you manage like the pen machine.
Yeah, but it was before machines, so it's like by hand. And I also had to ride this like giant bike to like deliver stuff for like people like really close by.
Huh.
But that included carrying like a really like heavy case of beer to like the 5th floor. I was 16 or something. So it's a fun job. They tipped, so. There was a certain kind of type that that needed the local supermarket to bring them like a full case of beer like every other day. Ah shit. Got a point?
You got a point?
Yeah, I got a point.
Jacob's got a point.
I got a point.
Oh, I love, man, it's been a while since I've used hyper propellant. Really good. All right, what's the difference getting down over here? I could use some red sugar is what I could use.
I could use a hand. Stinky. Explosives. Here, have some extinction. Go forth, my minion. Get back here, you bastards! Let's stick together from now on.
All right, let's get that guy out of here. A ton of acid spitters. Oh, I see the problem.
Leech now.
Cave leech point blank. Everybody's getting slobbed down by the leech.
Please hurry. Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't rock and stone.
Hey, look, I found some nitro.
Come in here, rock and stone.
Get it.
Rock on.
Oh, just
Tom Hill over on YouTube says, first time watching the dev stream, playing DRG is an absolute blast, so thanks. Can I ask, is there a trick to getting 300 points in the barrel hoop game? Yeah, there absolutely is. I personally have not done it, but there are no shortage of guides on YouTube and Reddit on how to do it and like exactly how to understand like the different speed patterns of the hoop and when exactly to kick based on that. So there are. I'm not like it's not right to say you can cheese it, but you can cook it down to a science. And there, if you just Google like I don't know, barrel hoop deep rock on YouTube or on the like Deep Rock Galactic subreddit, you will find what you were looking for.
Yeah, it's a lot about timing and patience and not giving up. I mean, and if it goes bad in the beginning, just reset because it's really important that you don't miss any of the crucial points to begin with. And if you're like really close, you can always use like mugs from the bar to get they count as 1 point each, so it's not a lot, but it can it can save you a couple of retries if.
I mean, I would say the most important thing, in my opinion, to remember is that it's because you know, like I said, there's a hard science and there's some percentages to pay attention to with it, and one big part of it is that it's the playing like Jetty Boot is, or that pardon me, the barrel hoop game is, it's 10% luck, but it's also 20% skill, and then 15% concentrated power of will.
Yeah.
And it's 5% pleasure and 50% pain, and it's 100% reason to say dead game.
I get the reference.
Thanks, Jacob. Do you know the artist? Fort Minor, but Minor spelled M-I-N-E-R.
Yeah. Always been my
It's a
favorite.
stream title for another time.
Yeah. That's
Fort Minor. Ah, that's perfect. Ow! Just
Oh,
my shins,
and another thing, if you're trying the barrel hoop game, don't do it while being someone else hosting the game. the physics get really wonky as a client.
I got Monsieur Nebo over in Twitch says, guys, I just discovered this game like 1 week ago, and I am hooked, all caps. I'm spending so much time on it. I'm having a blast like I didn't have since I left Left 4 Dead. Great job on this amazing game. Oh, thanks, Monsieur. Thanks for saying that, and thanks for tuning in, and I'm glad you're having fun. All right, Nitro. Yep.
Right. Oh, there's some. Oh shit! I'm gonna get poxed. Pox me, bro.
Hey, I'm curious to everyone in the chat out there. Now that we have officially unveiled the release date for Season 5, which is not really so far away if you think about it. What are some of the warnings you guys are excited for? There's, you know, the mission modifiers and mutations and stuff like that. Are there any of them that you sweet beautiful gamers out there are particularly excited about?
The date is the June 13.
June 13th, the date. That's correct.
Get me back in, coach.
Go get him, boy. Bastard Scott, boy. Yeah. Ready to use. Axis point. Damn rock pox.
Thanks, totally not Alistair. I knew I could trust you, unlike that Alistair guy.
I know, man. Guy's a real piece of work, but this
Yeah.
totally not Alistair guy seems... He seems on the level.
He's solid.
Yeah. No problem with him.
I would trust him with
Shame
my
that he
kids.
has the name like...
Yeah.
Shame that he's got the name of that, that scoundrel.
Yeah.
That absolute fiend that we, you know, used to run with.
If only this bloody bucket was bigger. A lot bigger.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Yeah, give me that.
Michael over on YouTube says, looking at Dwarven work ethics, would you consider a collab with Pat and Matt Animation Studio? I personally don't know what that is, so I don't
No,
know how to answer that.
Rings a tiny bell, but not. No, I can't.
Is it kind of a little bell, like a ding-a-ling-a-ling type of thing, or?
A little bell. It should feel familiar, but it's more like it's a bit out of tune, I think.
Okay.
I hear Henderson's been trying to get a shipment of knee pads. Fancy that. One sentry gun. Ready.
What's wrong with this nitro over here?
Sentry.
Nothing.
All
Like half a nitro. Oh, I hear there's a infected limp somewhere. Hello?
rock solid.
All right. Where are? I mean, I feel like I haven't really done anything super useful for the team this round, but I've been having fun.
Well, you got leeched, and I think you helped reviving me, so
Yeah, that's true.
I'm happy.
Yep. All right. Thanks, Jacob.
I'm not gonna complain to HR.
Ah, Rack back droid. Gross. Ooh, I want you to be my Steve. Yes. Looks like I got me a Steve. I got Professional Glue Smeller in Twitch, who spelled professional wrong, but I guess that's, you know, just part of the love of the game when you're in the glue smelling industry.
Not a professional smell, professional
But they
speller.
ask, how is the move going? Also, if you had the resources, would you make a DRG movie? I'll answer those one at a time. The move, we haven't started yet. That is scheduled for mid-July in Denmark. They've got most offices, including GSG, take a lot of time off in the middle of July. So it works best to whoa, good heavens, a ton of bugs over here. We are planning the move for then, because that's, you know, when we have the most time to, like, the space to plan the move, and it'll be the least disruptive to what we do. So that's planned for mid-July there. Yeah, which is to say we have not started it yet, but seems promising. And I think all of us are super excited to have more space, both just, you know, have more bathrooms that we can all use at the same time, and, you know, a better streaming setup, and a lot of other things to look forward to with this. So I would say the move is not yet in progress, but it's going to be cool. And to your other question, what about a DRG movie? Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, it's, again, that's something that we get asked about fairly often, and, like, you know, people are, it's not like we don't like the idea of it, everyone does, but, you know, it would realistically be a ton of effort to, like, make it in a way, like, you know, if we didn't want it to be just like a complete disappointment, or, you know, feel like, what, this isn't DRG, it would require a ton of involvement from our end, and, you know, would mean probably not, like, developing our games for a while, or at least taking so much time off that it would come at, you know, making that would come at pretty big cost to their games. So that's why we've never really pursued it in any serious capacity. But again, not out of, like, opposition. We just there are only so many hours in the day.
But that's it. If we had the resources, like the time and everything, I could imagine it could be fun. You just don't. Mostly, as in the resources we do have, we like spend on the game. I guess it's like resource-wise, like with us, it's mostly about, like, our team size, right?
Oh fuck! Man, you hate to miss a hyper prop shot. Never feels good.
Story of my
It
life.
feels like such a waste.
Wipe out what's left.
Sunday Comics says, is it ethical to... Ow! Oh, Lord. Oh, how did I not die? Interesting. I'll take it. But they ask, is it ethical to kill loot bugs for resources? How about for fun? I think for fun is a different question, but, well, they're down in the mines. They're full of resources. You're there to get resources. Beyond that, you know, I'm not asking too many questions, so you do what you have to do. Let's see here. Got a question over on Twitch. Do people on the team prefer to play DRG with a controller? Personally, I don't. I like I like mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I think I've only seen. I mean, I think maybe Tim does.
I'll say the only time that I use a controller is when we're recording footage for trailers, because there's sometimes when just playing with the controller makes you move much more smoothly.
Yeah.
And so it's a nice way to sort of, like, if you're watching trailer footage, you can end up seeming like you're just, like, really twitchy and frantic and jerking around if you're playing a mouse and keyboard. So that's the only time when I might use it, but otherwise, no, not really.
Yeah, for camera work, it's really good for the panning.
Yeah.
Like that.
Me and we've been over in the marketing team. We've been recording footage for the season 5 trailer right now. It was pretty funny too, because, like, Mark had to keep telling us to, like, stop animation canceling and just, like, sprinting all over. Yeah. And it said, I don't know, it's funny, like, you don't, when you're just playing the game for your own sake and, like, you know, trying to stay alive and playing for fun, you forget how much of it, like, looks sort of, not insane, but, like, it looks really twitchy and make it just, like, is basically unusable for a trailer. So it's a fun challenge to, like, play the game, but also play with a mind for how does this look good on camera. I mean, in a weird little way, it feels like acting. Not to say it's anywhere near that same level of, like, complexity, but there's something about it where it's kind of fun.
Supplies are on the way.
There it is. There it is. Pooping out larvae.
Sergeant Turkey Groovy over on Twitch asks, when is the narrated trailer coming out? Always like watching those. It's coming out, I don't know.
I think it'll come out with the release of experimental, which I guess.
So yeah,
is,
that should be within a few weeks.
Yeah. Before June 13.
Yeah, it is in progress right now, and it is set to be a big boy. It is, I believe, the largest. It will be the longest trailer we have ever done. I'm pretty sure. Landon Dickard over in YouTube asks, how many times have you reset your progress in DRG? I never have.
Me neither.
Should we do this event?
Yeah. Now that the wave is gone.
Rock and stone. It never gets old. Traces of rockpox here. We need to remove the yellow blisters to prevent it from spreading. This area is infected with rockpox. We need to destroy all the contagion spikes to stop it from spreading.
Ready to blow.
Question: can we expect any weapon or overclocks balance updates? I think one of the overclocks for the engineer will be.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of weapon balance coming. I'm not even sure there's any. I think, by and large, we're quite happy with where the weapons are at.
But usually, if Mike has time or there's like a big need for it.
And we are looking at there's one overclock for the NG Stubby that's getting a rework, but otherwise, no, it's going to be all overclocks and new stuff. So. We got a question on, are you planning on adding new tunes to the jukebox? Nope, no plans there. That is not something we've implemented. Let's hear more questions. Is it possible to have like a... where did we get that? We do this Ebonite event?
Yeah. I've been trying to do that for like 10 minutes now. Don't wanna. I get in there from here. Yeah. No.
Should we just press a button?
Yeah, do it. Press it.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll be there. I'll be right there.
Bold Octopus asked, does anyone at the office has every DRG achievement? I think a number of us do a lot of times, but not for like a lot of times you like if you work in QA, you have to like we have to test to see if the trophies are possible. So like some people automatically just get that way. I'll say for like my sake, I have a number of them that weren't earned in like a real way, but it's like we'll be shooting footage for a trailer or something and using like a dev build, so you're just like no clipping and doing a bunch of like kind of exploit stuff, but you'll just kind of get them like by accident. So yeah, I think I don't have all of them, but I have more than I should, because a lot of them are just like, all right, we're trying to record something, and then this automatically counts as like finishing a mission without a resupply or something like that. So fairly common. As far as I know, I don't know how many like have fully gotten a clean like 100%. Maybe people have in their personal accounts. What about you, Jacob?
I'm missing the carpool one, and actually I helped testing it, so I technically have it, but it never registered. That's the only one I need for the full set.
That's a Steve now. Death to You 972 says the Elden Ring DLC is coming out 7 days after Season 5. Do you believe I can 100% the season before that point? Yes, I believe you can. And I'm going to hold you to it, in fact. Ichu Ghost says, question, will there be a perk rework anytime soon? No, that's not something we were able to get in for Season 5, and also something we get asked about pretty often, and, you know, to be honest, it's totally fair. Like, I think there's a lot of perks that we have in a system that just, like, don't get used, because there's some that are objectively better, and also the way that you earn perk points, and, you know, some people just have, like, 150 or some insane number. Like, I don't think there's anyone at Ghost Ship that thinks, like, yep, perks are perfect, we just haven't had the bandwidth to do it. That would be something that, you know, maybe if, again, it'll be a while before we even start thinking about a Season 6 and all that, but when we get there, like, I think I personally would really, really hope that the perks make it on there, but that's a long answer. Short answer is no, not coming anytime soon. And if that's frustrating, I get it, and I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah, we had the question a lot of times, and I think yeah, we've said that it's something we want to do at some point, but just haven't had the time.
Keep it together. Drop pod is en route.
But there's like a bit more cave to explore.
Whatever. Somebody asks, have you ever considered a GOG physical release? Yeah, we actually do. Wait, are we just gonna? Is the drop pod just coming here?
I don't know.
How'd that happen?
Maybe because I left. And it usually it tries to be as inconvenient for me as a humanly possible.
Oh, for the host?
No, just for me.
Wait, what on Earth? Huh?
It's a
Never
curse.
come across this
It's
before.
a curse.
That's funny. But to get back to that earlier question about a physical release, we actually do. We put out a special edition in when was it? Like sometime this fall. So you can get it on disc and stuff like that. So
for PlayStation 5 only though.
Yeah, for PS5. I should clarify. Yeah.
Your Swiss cheese.
Wait, this is the place with it. Yeah.
I just put up a simple.
Jacob, are you thinking of maybe joining us on the drop pod, or
Yeah,
you doing anything?
but at my own pace.
Okay. Got another question from Lightly over in YouTube. They say, will flares ever get upgrades? No, that was also something we talked about yesterday on yesterday's stream. The reason the flares have the upgrade tree was because we initially had that in a very early version of Deep Rock, was part of the game. But I think the feedback we got from most people was that it wasn't really that fun, because it, like, you know, until you got it up to the level you wanted it was like playing with a shitty flashlight, and then you had to spend resources that, you know, you more rather use than like making your guns cool, to just like make your flares brighter or something like that. So it didn't end up being as fun as a mechanic as intended, so we took it out. But it is, as a yesterday's word of the day, vestigial organ. It still exists as an upgrade tree in the UI. It's just completely like completed. But I don't think we learned a lesson there, and I don't think we're going to go back to like doing flare upgrades. Let's see here. The Dark Lord over in Twitch says, Devs, what do you like most of your game? I guess for me, I'll answer in more of, you know, what, because I had like 500 hours in Deep Rock by the time I started working at Ghost Ship. So I played it just a ton as a fan. And I would say I really, like, for me, I think it hits a really good balance of like being silly, but not like, you know, absurdly silly, but also, and then also like intense, but not so much so that you like, that you could like talk shit, but also it doesn't feel like just a complete relaxed game. I played it a lot during the pandemic, but it was like a really important way for me to keep in touch with friends. So I think it's a nice social balance for me. That's my own personal answer. Dristo's Reading Corner over in YouTube says, are you going to do more of these behind-the-scenes news posts? Yeah, I've already actually, the loot bug one was, obviously, I mean, that's its own case, but we've done those before. There's been one previously in Deep Rock, and then a few that we've done before in Rogue Core as well, but yeah, we just like to do those as a behind-the-scenes for what's going on at Ghost Ship Games. I'm currently working on one with Mission Control. I sat down with Robert, who is the voice of Mission Control, and just interviewed him for about half an hour the other day on, you know, his thoughts on what it's like to be that voice actor and how mission control has taken off and stuff like that. And I hope to have that out in I think by the end of the month is my deadline for that. So that'll be up in the Steam blog feed as well. But if you're interested in reading more of those, you can go over to the Steam store page for Rogue Core, and there are 2 or 3 of those there. Yeah, there's 3 of them. One on gun design, one on character design, and one on sound design for Rogue Core. So definitely check those out if you're interested more.
Rock and stone to the bone. This'll be the end of us. Rock!
Do anything with more legs than 2.
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming out. Let's rock and stone.
Rock and stone!
Rock on.
Reload that.
7!
Our scanners have picked
Oh,
up a massive
I did not look before I left.
We're sending you in
If only there was a saying that could have warned me of that.
Picking up extreme biosigns in the area, so keep it snappy. A quartz can be extracted from the walls. Search for a blue, shimmering light.
Oh shit.
Get it done, team.
Jacob, did you ever have a card magic phase as a kid? Or you were really into like magic tricks?
No. I had magic cards though.
Okay. But never were like, I'm gonna learn magic tricks?
I mean, I think all kids do that. I just never did anything about it.
Okay.
I mean, I still kind of do, just to mess with my kids.
Yeah. I just figured. Sometimes you meet somebody and you have to ask, did you ever have a magic card or a magic tricks phase? I think I had a brief one for like probably a collective 1.5 years where I thought like, you know when you're like 9 and you think like, you have this idea of developing yourself like an X-Men character and you think this would be a cool character trait if I was like a card games person? Or not a card games, but like a card tricks person.
Do you want to be
that was, I
Gambit,
think,
or?
yeah, well, I did also spend some time trying to learn to throw cards like Gambit, which I also couldn't do. But yeah, no, I remember that had like a book and a few like different like trick sets or something like that. But never really got good at it. The only thing I can remember now is just like I'm a solid card shuffler, but that's it. Which is I think a fairly useful thing to be. So, where is the mine head? Oh, it's up here. Up here. What the heck? Who the heck put that up there?
Weapon ready.
Let's see. We got a question over Registrum over in Twitch asks, so we know that at the moment you're going to be switching to focus on Rogue Core after Season 5 is sorted. Do you think there'll ever be a time in the future where the team will be big enough to tackle 2 fronts, or will you keep a single focus no matter how big the team gets? Well, I almost just fell to my death. I mean, we might well get to that point. I mean, I think that right now, I mean, it's not like our ambition that Ghost Ship Games is gonna, like, we don't want it to grow to be like, I guess it's not something where it's like, oh, we have to get to 100 employees or something like that. It may get there one day, but I don't think anyone would consider it a failure or even a disappointment if we didn't reach that point or that size. But I don't know. Like if we got to that point, I think it would definitely be cool. I think everyone would agree with that. But we'll see. I think for now it's.
It also takes a really long long time to get there because I mean you just can't hire like 90 extra people, right? You need like figure out like middle management and like introductions and everything, like getting them into the project and stuff like that. So growing as a game studio actually takes like quite some time.
You feel like it takes longer than like other branches?
I mean, maybe that's I think it's an IT thing, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the people need to be familiar with what you're actually doing, right? And the more people you are, you will also need more management, like a more middle management. That also makes it harder to do stuff. I wouldn't say it's too many cooks, but it's not
too many cooks.
Yeah, too many cooks. It reminds me of Johan.
Was Johan really into that video?
Yeah. It was
Got
a recurring meme on the stream.
got Sergeant Turk over on Twitch says, I got Deep Rock as a free game on PlayStation. Thought it looked cool. Been playing for 2 years now. Since I got it for free, I bought all the DLC out of respect and support the team. Easily top 5 game for me. Oh, thanks, man. Really glad you ended up liking the game so much. Thanks for playing and thanks for tuning in to share your kind words.
Shooty juice. Oh shit.
Damn rock box infected lipids.
Spooky says, do you plan to add any more laser pointer mission control interactions similar to compressed gold and mushroom? Probably not. I mean, I think also like part of the reason that that happened really organically, and that we just saw the player base kind of came up with this meme of pinging mushroom, and then it was fun to respond to it. But I think it would be something different. Like, it'd be different if we tried to like make these pre-record these of like, haha, let's force a meme or something like that. It's not fun. So I don't know if it ever got to a point where there was some like meme that organically came up, then maybe, but it wouldn't be something where we like pre-record voice lines or try and like in the wise words of Mean Girls, you can't make fetch happen, and you can't make mushroom ping happen in the same way.
Yeah, I think we recently added like more variations of them, Mikkel didn't even tell us that they recorded them. They just snuck them in, so we got surprised when one day they were in the game while we played it. That's
oh really? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was born ready. I'm not scared of you. I can't carry anymore.
A small but important victory against the rock pox. Keep it up.
Matthew King over on YouTube asks, will ROCK ever come out on console? If so, when after the release on Steam? We'd like it to happen, but that's way too far out in the future for anyone to have like a, I can't give you any sort of good answer on that one. I got no clue. It would be sweet one day, but
yeah, if it makes sense, then yeah. I think that's the only thing we can say.
Midget Whipkins over on Twitch says, are we letting other dwarves come into play? I guess depends on what you mean by that, but are you, like in Deep Rock Galactic? No, like we're never gonna have another class. That's something we've been quite clear about. But Road Core, yeah, I mean there's gonna be entirely different classes, and who knows, maybe even more than 4. We shall see. Bold Octopus over on Twitch says, will German coworker ever come back? Yeah, he's still around, but I think he really wants to like kind of make friends with Mark. He seems to be kind of his thing. So I don't know. He never seems to interact that much with me or Jacob. So I think he kind of waits till Mark's on the stream to come show him a video.
I don't like that guy. He's never shown me one video.
Yeah, no, I mean I think there's sort of Jacob and him have like a weird kind of standoffish relationship. So
it's
no.
We don't talk about it.
There's a grinder for Corsite up there.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Reminds me of something I've been trying to forget. I just had a burp.
Edith asks, question, is it possible for me to get an internship at Ghost Ship Games? We do hire interns. However, most of all the interns we hire tend to be from the Game Assembly, which is like a game design focused school in Sweden. I don't know that we have like a hard rule against it, but I think I can't think of an intern we have had that hasn't come from there.
We've had some from the Animation Academy, Owen Vibo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it has happened, but one thing is we don't do remote things at Ghost Ship. Like we like to have somebody that's like in the country. and also wouldn't like it doesn't make sense to pay to relocate an intern. So it is limiting. So if you aren't already in Scandinavia, it is tough, unfortunately. Which is yeah, it's too bad because I'm sure there's many bright and beautiful spirits out there who would have a lot to offer. But the good news is there are other game studios all around the world that will benefit from their talents and shining spirits.
Work. You've achieved your objectives in record time. Launch the minehead and we'll send in the drop pod.
Somebody asked, can an Australian join? No, sorry, hard rule against Australians. I take back what I said earlier. Now you guys should stay down there.
Combat positions. The swarm is here.
Oh man. I was just about to grind me some cursite.
Well done. Secondary objective completed.
Oh no.
Oh lord. Oh, I have been running out of flares all mission, and right now is no exception. Andre J asks, question, who is speaking in the streams? Okay, we can do the thing where we say our voice and what we do. I'm Aaron. My official title at Ghost Ship is marketing manager, but I'm on the day-to-day like one of the writers. So I write the Steam blogs, and then some copywriting and stuff in game, like for item texts and voice lines and stuff like that. And then of course I am streaming here on the GSG Dev stream on Thursdays and Fridays. All right, Jacob, your turn. Who are you? What do you
Yeah,
do?
I am Jacob. I am the social media and community manager at Ghost Ship, and I do like the head of the Discord, the social media. I do video once in a while when Mark is too busy doing other stuff, and yeah, I also do streams. And I've written a few voice lines too. You have two, right, Aaron? Right, Aaron? Aaron, are you there?
What?
You've
Yes.
written some voice lines too, right?
Yeah, that's true. Some for Deep Rock, and then a ton for Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. If you've played that game, I have done
What's your favorite one you've written?
Let's hear. I have a few that I've written for season 5 that I'm really happy with. That I can't name now because I guess they'd be halfway spoilers. Let's see here. In Survivor,
We can do a little spoiler. Mikkel can't. Mikkel's not watching, right?
I managed to put a Spider-Man 2 reference in for the web spitters. When you kill web spitters now, because one thing longtime fans of the game will know that if you kill web spitters, there's no like voice taunt, like the characters don't say anything. So one like little fan request / quality of life thing we've been doing in for this season is adding finally like voice lines for like acid spitter and web spitter and stuff like that. So when you kill a web spitter, one of the lines you can get is "You've stuck your webs into my business for the last time," which is a Doc Ock reference. So I'm glad I could get that in there.
I heard there's another Spider-Man reference in there somewhere.
Is there another Spider-Man reference?
Maybe it's not a voice line.
Is it one you wrote, perhaps?
No, it's not. It's not something that's written. It's something else.
Let's see here.
If I tell you Ronnie added it, can you guess what it is?
Oh lord, I don't want to guess that on stream. Does anyone out there watching this stream, is anyone a wrestling fan? If you're a WWF Attitude Era enjoyer, put a 1 in the chat. All right. Well, I know that there's at least I've been able to get 2 Scott Steiner references in, which I'm very happy with. So keep an ear for that. I think I'm very proud about that. Somebody says over in YouTube, I only watch WWE YouTube poops. Man, I watched a lot of YouTube poops, but I did not know that there are WWE ones. If you can tell me the title of a few of those, I would love to watch those.
I'm gonna press the button. Do the cool thing. And ask if people are ready first.
Rockin' stone!
Minehead returning. Escape can inbound. Expect heavy resistance.
The plague talks it. No hustle says Scott Steiner math promo in DRG. God, I wish. I should, for my own personal use, should pay our voice actor to just record the whole thing.
Getting supplies!
You know, they say all dwarves are created equal, but you look at me and you look at a scout, you know that statement is not true. See, normally, you go one-on-one with another dwarf in the mines, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But me, I'm a genetic freak. I'm not normal. You put my 22 yes. Jacob, do you ever watch wrestling, like as a kid?
Yeah, there was some point they had like these, we had a channel that showed it like every Sunday afternoon. I was like, I was like, probably like late teens or something. Or early teens. We're hosted by, you know Esbjørn Reeds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was hosting
The Danish
it.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Rockin' stone forever!
Let me find the, let's see, Survivor voice lines document.
Explosives, guys! Weapon ready! Die like your mother did!
Oh, good. Lord.
Things about to go boom!
Drop pod en route. Hang in there.
Trying to, I've been AFK here, just letting my turrets do the work. I've been trying to find the voice lines document.
Where?
Time to build it!
Let's see. Bent asks a question on YouTube. Says, question, what's your stance on calling resupply pods when you're not the host? Should you ask or just use your best judgment? I don't know. I mean, I think personally, I always think it's kind of annoying if somebody's like a little too zealous over like, I'm the host, so I get to it's my game type of thing. I would say just kind of use best judgment. I think it's also like, you know, when you start, if you're playing with a group of people for a little while, you start to get a feeling of like,
Light preparation!
oh, what on earth is this massive pit? Oh, good heaven. I'm so fucked. All right.
I think if we wanted it restricted to the host, we would have like done that in the code, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just fell into Alistair's C4 trap.
Oh,
I
nice.
got trolled hard. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I would say, like, within reason, I think there is sort of an etiquette to it, but I think generally players tend to be pretty good about, you know, being, like, reasonable and respectful about it. I don't like the idea that, like, only host gets the final say on any of that. That seems a little... That, to me, seems unnecessary. But, I would say ask. I mean, just, like, you know, if you can also, when you pull up the laser pointer, you can just check to see if, like, everyone's ammo levels, and, like, if you're at about halfway, I would say just, you know, call one down, as long as you can afford it. But,
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
where on earth is the... Where are you guys? Oh, drop pod's over there.
Rockin' stone in the heart! Time to restock! Getting more ammo! Ready to kill some more traits. I'm taking some of the ammo. I was born ready.
Alright. Cool. I made it there. Took me a little while. Oh!
Clearing the area.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 1 minute.
Rocket!
Ah! I'm back.
We're pulling you back in.
Why did the ping go down before? Oh, you picked it up. That's right.
Rockin' stone, brother!
The last load over on Twitch says, question, can we please get another creatively unique pickaxe pack like the Chillax set? I still think it's the best looking one we've gotten. Yeah, I mean, there's new ones coming. As part of the Season 5, we're putting in 2 new pickaxe sets into the loot pool. So you'll be able to find some there. And I think some of those are extremely slick. But, yeah, I mean, the Chillax one is super, super cool. I guess it's also a question of, like, I don't know what you mean by creatively unique other than another one made out of ice. So, depends on how to do it.
You should get one made of red sugar or something.
Yeah, ooh, that'd be good. Like, decorated with it. Anyone want to switch classes? Jacob, what class are you?
I'm the gunner.
Do you want to switch from Gunner to Engineer?
We can.
Do you want to be Gunner? You can keep gooning if you want.
No, it's fine. I just hit it's ready for promotion, so it's oven pickaxe.
Oven pickaxe? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Oh.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? An oven pickaxe? I don't think you know what you're talking about. You come into here and you're telling me about an oven pickaxe. I don't think you understand what you're talking about. The extent of the consequences to which you are referring to will always follow you. Yeah, the flame. Ooh, I'm down. Somebody says everyone go engineer. I'm down with an all same class.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
All right, chat. We're gonna have everyone in this one go one class. On YouTube and Twitch, you vote. Type 1 for gunner, 2 for scout, 3 for driller, 4 for engineer. I repeat, 1 for gunner, 2 for scout, 3 for driller, 4 for engineer. What do you want us going? God, I just said those numbers twice and I already forgot which one we are.
Yeah, I don't know. 3's engineer.
3's engineer. I didn't even cut. Okay, I got a shit ton of 4s on YouTube. Let's go for that.
I think 3's catching. Oh, okay, 4.
No, 4's engineer. All right, we're going all engies.
4's engineer. Okay, great.
4's engineer.
Come on, you lazy bastards. We've got a
Sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
I just gotta make sure that I gotta make sure I'm bringing what I want to bring, actually. Yeah. I mean, that's yeah. Wait. Oh, maybe I should. Yeah. Why not? I got these. Okay.
Drop sequence initiating.
loaded. Rock and stone. Let the good times rock and stone, brother. Stone.
Oh, Aaron, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm so ready.
All right.
Let's party. All right, all engines. Let's go, baby. Somebody says, "Are you guys large turret fans or Gemini turret enjoyers?" I usually go Gemini turrets, personally.
Yeah, I have a hard time. I don't like the extra work we're putting up to, but I mean, I think if you're using if you're using the weapons that actually interact with the turrets, it makes sense to have 2.
Yeah.
It's not a requirement, but
I think it mostly just feels cool to have 2 set up. Let's hear. Epic Awesome Gamer says, "Have you guys ever played or heard of Earth Defense Force 5? I've heard those words in that order before, but that's the most I know of it."
Oh so, yeah, Johan is. No, I've played it. I'm not sure. Have I played 5? I know Johan. He's a fan, and I've played it a bit too. It's
What kind of game is it?
It's basically you're the Earth Defense Force, and you're defending Earth against like these aliens and like giant ants or robots or spiders. Like
XCOM kinda?
No, it's like a third-person shooter.
Ah, okay.
And they have this mechanic where they sing. So you can like a singing thing. We should have singing in D&D, bro. Yeah, you should see. Maybe we should try playing it on stream at some point.
Love is a very all NG's team moment where I just pinged Nitra and just saw it get covered in pancakes. Just another one flying through the air to stick on mine. Oh man, we can build the stupidest bunker.
We'll never go hungry with all the pancakes.
Alright, we've got totally not Alistair with... Alistair, can you get up there to see if we can... You send your ass up there to see if we got anything cool up there. Oh, there's a gunk seed.
Ow.
What kind of secondary are you running, Jacob? I've got.
I got the shot diffractor.
Nice.
I think we're actually doing all right so far.
Oh wait. No, that's
Some guy with a name in Greek says, "Wouldn't it be nice to have a shield on the drop-pod doors to explain when the bugs don't come inside?" They don't come inside because it smells weird in there.
Yeah.
So that one's.
That's
pretty-
stinky. That's
Drill dozer moving. Try to keep up and guard it with your life.
You should just put
I
up some
wonder if we
turrets
can
and then
just
forget about
hold
it.
on. Hey guys, if we could just completely fill this with. All right, guys, pick this up.
They'll just.
Try it. Patch it up, boys.
Oh, they're coming.
Perfect.
Almost didn't let Molly come in.
What would Molly do for that? Is she able to drill, or that we?
I don't think she cares about our measly pancake walls. Oh.
Oh, I love being an all-engine team. It's pretty fun. Oh man, it's gonna be really nice on the on the Omron part. Jacob, have you played the new Omron phase? I haven't actually.
No, I haven't. Yeah. No, I haven't. Nope. I'm confused
hey,
with the one that we accidentally got in like a build at some point.
oh,
Oh, machine event here. Oh, later.
Get those lasers on.
The drill dozer has stopped. Fuel canisters
Pretty
are all
little.
dry as a bone. Refill them, and we will have this show on the road again soon.
What's the death part of the tutorial? Get him.
Another point for me.
I got Jacob.
Thanks.
Pesticide coming up.
Dust Cosmog says, "Ew, you're running the Warthog, second worst weapon in the game." Jacob, I think you should shut the stream down.
Yeah, I can't handle the embarrassment. The second-hand
Yeah.
cringe. It's too much.
I feel like I see that.
What's the worst weapon? I bet it's the Subata.
Yeah, I think that one I like. I don't know. The Sabata isn't even bad. I think it's just that, like it's just not as fun as other weapons.
I mean that is bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's a valid reason to not use something. It's like other ones are more fun, but yeah, I don't know. Like I think the Warthog, like with magnetic pellet alignment, I get that mini shells isn't like meta, but I think mini shells for me is super fun, just to be running around like an AA-12. People saying Stubby, Thunderhead, Sabata, and a few others are much worse. I've never on it. Like I don't know. I get that it like. I've worked for Ghost Ship Games, so fairly easy to like dismiss it or whatever. To be honest, like I don't. But for what it's worth, I don't really get the hate. To be honest, I think the Thunderhead, like especially, is a ton of fun. Sabata can be really nice. Like I think the two-shot burst can be quite strong. I'm a big-time Thunderhead enjoyer, and also I think also a lot of the some of the overclocks that we're bringing in, I think also bring, at least for the primaries, bring a lot more shine to them. Like the pump action for Warthog has made that my favorite gun in the game to use. It's just so fun.
I've actually never liked the Thunderhead.
You never liked what?
The Thunderhead.
You never liked it?
Nope. I will with the new overclock.
Yeah, mortar rounds.
I
Awesome.
definitely will. But I never. It's been minigun and then also the missile launcher, the Hurricane. Once that.
Yeah, I mean,
released.
I think in time played, I use both of them more. I'm not anti, but it like I think it. Minigun is just fucking fun to use. Sounds great, feels good. And then I think Hurricane for me is my favorite. One I really like Sabata with full auto and blow through on a cryo build because it's just fun to like freeze a whole pack of glyphids and just like mow them down. That to me is a lot of fun. got people saying crossbow isn't their style. I get that. I think the crossbow, like I play with my brother sometimes, and he'll swear by the crossbow, and like some crossbow, like for, okay, I'll say like playing solo scout and having pheromone bolts, like a ton of pheromone bolts, is so good. It is like such a strong crowd control option to be able to, you know, just throw something like that down and then just distract like an entire swarm.
Yeah.
Like if you can just pheromone a Praetorian or something like that, so strong.
Yeah, I run that
But
and cryo together. It works.
I think the thing with crossbow that I think irks a lot of people is that you have to play around it in a way that you don't so much with like a lot of, say, shotgun builds, or to an extent also the Sukhovs, like, and so I think that it can feel like too big a disruption, or if you're not like willing to play around it, then it can feel bad. But
yeah, it is a utility, I think. More than like just a secondary weapon, like the dog.
yeah.
I've pretty much played with that exclusively, actually. The crossbow. It's really good with the M1000, like a supplement.
You really rock. We're rich. Rock and stone. We're rich. We're rich.
Oh shit.
I told them letting you keep the gold for
That was
yourselves
fast.
was a mistake.
That's rich, nice. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. Marker guys. Are you blind? We're rich. Look over here. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich.
God, we're rich.
We're rich. We're the finest miner I've ever worked with. Over here by the marker point. We're rich. We're rich. Look. We're rich. We're rich. Look over here. Am I underwear? Are you blind? Rockin' over here. Rockin' roll.
There we go.
We're so rich. All right, should we celebrate being rich by continuing on our perilous journey?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Free real estate.
it is free real
plus
estate.
Like peeing on a shrimp.
Armor and Hearthstone.
Ratio plus L plus it's free real estate plus I peed on your shrimp plus I'm rich.
we should have like told people that like peeing on a shrimp would be in season 5
Yeah,
as a joke.
as a joke. It's a little joke.
Swarm approaching the drill dozer. Hunker down and
All right, everyone, turrets up.
If you would, you should name your turret. What would you name it?
Drill elevator.
I would name mine Toretta.
Toretta, that's good.
You ain't coming rock and roll. Rock and stone. Yeah. Covering fire. Go, fire. Whatever. Go crusher. Hey, Angie, do you sleep with your sentries? Rock and stone, brother.
Another turret, Dominic Toretto. That's a good name. Got a question here on YouTube. Somebody says, "What is your opinion of Secondi's nut?" That is a really good point. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I should mention that today's stream, like all GST Dev streams, are brought to you by the Secondi's Food and Beverage Corporation. Secondi's is, of course, a Pennsylvania-based, family-owned since 1907. They are and always will be. The Secondi's company is known for their delightfully carbonated brand of Secondi's root beer, as well as their line of salted nuts, with pistachios, peanuts, almonds, cashews, and many others. Folks, there's no other snack that satisfies quite like Secondi's nuts.
Did you
So
just
when
say
you're
sack
hungry,
instead of
there-
snack?
no. No, I didn't. You did, though. You definitely did.
Yeah, I
Not
definitely
me.
repeated it. That's for sure.
No one clip it. No one's allowed to clip it. But
Maybe
yeah,
someone- I'm gonna fix.
there's no other sack that satisfies like Secondi's nuts. Folks, that's Secondi's nuts. They are busting with flavor.
stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Time to restock. I'm taking some of the ammo. Sentry armed.
Haywire asks, have you ever thought of adding emotes to the games? There are some animations that could be used. Yeah, no, that's something that we very specifically won't do. It's important to us to have rock and stone just be the form of salute or acknowledgement you can make. So that's something that you can bet your bottom dollar that we're not gonna do more than rocking and stoning. And you know, really, when you think about it, when you have rock and stone, what else do you need? Somebody asks, will GSG be at SawCon this year? No, I don't know what that is, but we will be at Nordic Game next week. If you are in Sweden, if you are in Malmö, Sweden, and in the area, you should stop by Nordic Games because all of Ghost Ship will be there. So we'll be walking around with our Ghost Ship t-shirts. Come say hello, and I didn't plan more to say on that one. Sorry, I was distracted because we're rich. Oh, SawCon, great. Fuck, that's really good. All right, that's a new one. SawCon, D's Nuts, awesome. Dude, that's what I love about D's Nuts is truly the joke that keeps on giving. Just when you think that you found every way to either get other people to fall for it or to not fall for it yourself, some beautiful creative spirit comes back and they get you again. And that to me is a testament to the enduring creativity of the human spirit. And that no matter where you are in the world, no matter your class or creed or background, that we can all come together by tricking a stranger into saying D's Nuts on the internet. It's something beautiful.
Good job, the River Pine. Good job.
Yeah, really good. SawCon. I'd never heard that one. I hadn't. The Room 4, the other one, was also really good.
We're rich. Rock and stone. Rock and stone.
Let's not deposit the gold so that we can ping it for morale.
What's in line?
I think we really need the engineers to be able to build like baseball hoops so you can like dunk the Ebonauts or the gunk seats.
Where'd the gold go?
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it in a little. I made a little holder for it.
Aw.
We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. Rock and stone to the rich.
After falling for one, I feel like every question in the chat is another another D's Nuts prompt. So I'm
Yeah.
it's had a chilling effect on my.
Johan used to get PTSD from the Mind Goblins. It's also a classic.
I'll try it. And Jacob goes for the long shot. And it's over the backboard. Another one here.
Literally.
Watching. Oh, and it's a beautiful shot from long range here. We've got the Hathaway going on offense. Takes it from beyond the three-point line. Throws a flare for visibility. Up with the arc. And it's a good shot. Oh, and it goes through. That's 3 points up on the board for the Nuggets. Another long shot here. Huge accuracy coming from the offensive line of the Nuggets. Another shot, 3 in a row, and it won't go through. All right, should we
Yeah.
throw it up with the gunk seed? Oh, other team playing defense here. Won't go through. It's nothing but net, folks. All right, I'm pushing this sweet red Bouton, and we're going. We're going.
Drill dozer has begun cracking the Omeran shell. If you lose the dozer, you lose the mission. So guard it well against any hostiles.
Spooky says, do you guys add on plating any more games to the space rig, much like Jetty Boot? Not at the moment, no. Again, that's not something that we're against, but I can tell you it's not in Season 5, and that means it's going to be a while before we look at it again. Somebody asked, Mixed Squid Nugget, what in the crimes against humanity were you guys on when you came up for the idea for whatever was in that Season 5 trailer? I don't know, man. That's we're just as confused as you are. This was a transmission that we received from some miners that were deployed somewhat deeper down in Hoxus. So yeah, we've been trying to analyze it to figure out what's going on, but we're as puzzled as you. So if you have any ideas on what you think that thing is, what we were looking at in that video footage, definitely pop it in the chat. Give us your thoughts. We've got one of my favorite questions, which is a snacks and fast food question. Subject 1028 on Twitch asks question. I don't know what's available overseas. What kind of fast food do you all like? So I think this is an answer for me in two parts. One is American fast food and one is Scandinavian. I'm from Minnesota, so my default answer for like if I'm getting fast food would be Culver's. Otherwise, I do love Taco Bell. I wouldn't say that I think it's good. I will freely admit that it's bad, but I think you're allowed to like something that's bad. It can still be bad but good, much like some movies. As far as like, I don't know. Oh god, I forgot that this completely blows you off. Yeah, as far as like Danish stuff, I mean, I don't know. Fast food here is like can end up costing like as much as like a restaurant, so it's not always worth it. If I'm getting like fast food here, I think I would probably just get like kebab. Otherwise, I do like Max Burger, the Swedish burger chain. Oh. However, I will say that I don't like their fries. I think they're too small, and you have to eat them in like a weird pinching motion, which I feel is undignified. And they also, yeah, they're weird, and they lose their heat too quickly.
Oh.
So.
Take that, Sweden.
Same guy that asked if we've played Earth Defense Force 5 has asked it again, and the answer is still the same as it was. So you can just rewind and check that one. There you go, pal.
I told them letting you keep the gold for yourselves was a mistake.
Rocket down, everyone!
I didn't even put my turret.
Listen to us a question. Any chances a soon-to-graduate business and entrepreneur student majoring in finance could find an opportunity at Ghost Ship Games? I gotta keep it a buck with you, pal. Probably not. I don't know that. I think we're pretty sorted there. But you know, maybe. But I want to offer some encouraging here, but I don't know that. I don't know. We have a finance guy. Maybe.
I think
who knows?
You chose money or fun.
Yeah.
When you picked that.
That may have been it. But you could drop out and go to computer game school instead.
Specifically in Sweden, if you want a higher chance at an internship. Ow!
Hey Jacob, have you ever played Die Hard Vendetta, the 2002 first-person shooter video game developed by Bit Studios?
The one that came out on GameCube.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I don't recall a lot from it.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you? Because I clicked random article on Wikipedia. And
oh yeah, sure. That's all
right. Cool.
Not the worst you could get.
Maybe there's the German coworker that always tries to tell Mark about viral videos. He finds is always trying to read Wikipedia articles to you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so basically, the game is like it takes like 5 years after the events of Die Hard with a Vengeance, like the movie, and John McClane. I guess this is Danish. I guess it's Danish, colleague. Yeah, you get a Danish one. Yeah, so 5 years after the events of Die Hard with a Vengeance,
Aaron,
what?
Are you impersonating me?
No, Mark. I'm just doing like a Danish guy. But if you feel like it sounds like
nice. Thanks.
that, yeah. No, if I were trying to impersonate, that's here. Yeah, Mark is here, but he's not in the stream. So maybe, because Mark, I don't think you have quite that strong a Danish accent. You also have more musicality to your voice.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Most Danes don't like have a they wouldn't do that. But Mark, it's because you have a uniquely shining spirit and a natural buoyancy and a radiance to your soul that shines through.
You do the event.
Oh yeah.
Event. Oh yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys
Åh
do
ja,
it.
det skal jeg da
Ja, for
lige
fanden.
lade. Det er for helvede.
Ja.
For
Hej,
helvede.
hej Mark.
For fanden.
Hej.
Og vi ses, Mark. Det var godt.
Jeg hedder Mark.
Hej. Jeg arbejder på computerspil.
Jeg laver video.
Anyway, so I got interrupted, but Jacob, you seemed really interested in hearing about Die Hard, so I figured I'd tell you more about it. So it's like, you saw, Die Hard, the movie, like yippee, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, like awesome line, super cool guy, Bruce Willis, you have to love him. Anyway, so it takes place after that, and he goes to LAPD task force after an extended absence. I see you. Are you checking your phone? You don't seem. Are you like not interested? Because you can also just like say that.
I was just thinking, do you know like the Danish subtitles for Die Hard the movie, right?
No, I don't know them.
Oh yeah, but we subtitle our shit. And we had a guy that was like pretty famous for doing this really colorful translation. So, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I think that was translated into rend og skid røvbanan. Eller farvel og tak, bror lort. Rend og skid røvbanan. Eller farvel og tak, bror lort. So that's really like run and shit, butt banana, and what was the other one? Goodbye and thank you, shit brother. Something like that. But it was the 80s were like a really interesting time.
I wasn't alive then. I didn't exist.
Yeah, but you know what? You can get those things on video. So. Alright. You should have just have been able to make a slide out of platforms.
I agree. I agree with you, Jacob. Somebody asked, do you guys have any plans to add rewards to other DRG games? Yeah, like I mean, I think eventually it'd be cool to have the option for like, if you get Rogue Core or something, you get some cosmetic for having DRG. But we're nowhere near the point of like making a call like that. Fuck, where's Doritos head? Somebody have her?
Nope. It's here somewhere, I guess. You did bring it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Okay, Dwarf's got her. Whew! Plague Dog says, hey, I made mission control in Sims. Any requests from chat or devs for their joy or suffering? Yeah, give them like 10 kids that are all really dumb that he has to take care of. The Riverpine asks, do dwarves like dinosaurs? I mean, yeah, everybody likes dinosaurs, man. Dinosaurs cool as hell. Jacob, did you have like any childhood special interests? Like any phase where you were like super into, I don't know, like ancient Egypt or something like that?
I liked werewolves at some point.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember why. It's been decades, man. And Transformers were pretty cool.
Do you have a favorite one?
I think probably Optimus Prime, right? I don't think we could afford any one of the crazier ones.
I really liked Starscream.
Oh yeah. I'm very fascinated about like I guess it's Megatron that turns into a gun.
Who turns into a gun?
Megatron can turn into a gun, or is it that?
Oh fuck! I feel like I've seen a clip of that.
Yeah, and it never really. It always weirded me out because I mean, how? I guess you could shrink too, but.
Speaking of Transformers, did anyone out there play fucking Transformers Devastation? Did you, Jacob? It's basically Bayonetta but with Transformers.
I think I did, yeah. That's
Dude,
also
rocked.
that's also been that's probably the best Transformers game that's been there. Wasn't it made by like one of the studios that also did Call of Duty?
I don't know about that one. Oh, somebody points out that
was-
Lockdown turned into a gun.
It was yeah. It was okay, I'm gonna look it up now. I need to know. Foul Cybertron, yeah.
I played that one a lot as well. I remember playing that in high school, and then always wishing, like, because the transform animations were so cool. I remember walking around the hallways, imagining throwing my backpack up in the air, and it would like turn into like a car midair.
Oh yeah, I played Full Cyber. I don't think I played Devastation, but yeah, I could. Okay, that was Devastation was Platinum Games.
Platinum Games. I don't know them.
They make Bayonetta, so
Did I hear a rockin'
I think that's Fun Labs High Moon Studio. Oh, they still exist. What do you know? Megatron also turned into a gun. Yeah. Let's see.
All right,
Yeah,
this round we're gonna go all gunners and miniguns only.
Okay, I can work with that. I'm really looking forward to the minigun overclock for season 5.
Really? Have you used it much?
Yeah. I think it's cool. I even got a new like overlay.
Oh.
recently.
Show me what I shoot.
I think some people might say that this is a boring pick, but I kind of really like the compact feed mechanism for minigun.
Compact feed.
I just like having a lot of ammo that I don't have to worry about, and then
yeah, I like the a little more oomph.
Yeah,
because
what does that
it faster spin up and a small damage increase, and I think if you combine it with some of the the accuracy one, you get like this really. Maybe I should do this one. Improved motor.
I'll do it too. What's the build you're suggesting?
A little more oomph.
Yeah, I got that.
And then maybe 2-1. I don't know. Pick the third one yourself, and then you had it 2 on the 4th.
Wait, so the first one improved motor for rate of
Improved
fire.
motor, yeah. Maybe you could also do the accuracy. I think improved motor, and then more ammo. And whatever you want from the next one.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna do actually. Then light up barrel assembly. And whatever you want from I take coldest to grave usually.
Yeah.
Then a little more.
Cool.
Oomph.
All right, I'll do that as well with you.
I really like.
For you.
That's for beer.
Let's see here.
I don't like how totally not Alistair is waiting at the bar.
What do you think he's doing?
I don't know. It's a switch suspicious. I think something Alistair would do. So you got. Yeah, let's do a.
All right, backbreaker step up.
Mission selected and locked in.
God damn it.
Time to board the drop pod.
Let's lay.
I can see the ones that made Full Cybertron also has done some Modern Warfare stuff, but I think it's probably consequence of being Activision Studio.
What did you say?
The guys that made Fall for Cybertron also made. I worked on a lot of Call of Duty games, but I think that's
okay.
a consequence of being an Activision studio. I think they have a lot of studios collaborating on it.
Yeah.
With
Fall of Cybertron was really good. There was a decently active online multiplayer as well. I have really specific and fond memories of playing that as a high schooler in my parents' basement on a PS3 during a really gorgeous day, and my dad being like, "You should go outside," and be like, "I am doing exactly what I want to do in this moment."
Someone's saying the developer shut down. It's I mean, it's
I
not an
remember hearing
active
about
Wikipedia page. I don't know.
Jacob, somebody asked, question, what shaders does Jacob have on his minigun, and where does it come from?
The skin?
I guess.
Oh, that's the, I have the, yeah, it's the, infected one, what's it called? I can't see it here, can I? No, but yeah, it's, I don't know if it's a DLC or what it is.
Man,
It's the infected one,
okay. Man, a little more oomph with this build you suggested. This starts firing just instantly.
Yeah, I remember it like speeding up a little bit faster, but like once it got going, it'll just play like this. It's fairly, maybe with the accuracy it would be more, but it would just have like a line of lead you could point at stuff. It does do a lot of damage, but the damage it does really fast. So. Get that without. Oh man. You do it. You're gonna do it.
Somebody asked about the verification status, the Shout framework mod. Yeah, I remember you asking about that earlier. Don't worry, you're not being annoying. I should just say that like right now we're full tilt on season 5 and getting everything ready for release. So don't. I mean, that's not to be like stop asking, but just so you know, we will not look at it before season 5 is out. So just so you know what to expect there. Ooh, I hear either a lost helmet or I hope it's a battery. Ah, it's a lost helmet. But
Oh, it's in another cave.
Rock and stone in the heart. Rock and stone, everyone.
I think riding on a gunner zip would be very satisfying.
Rock and stone.
Personally. It's over this way. Anything?
Everyone, I'll get some attention.
There we go. Over there, okay. And what are you?
Somebody early on asked what my favorite DLC was. I think either Roughneck Pack or the Season 5 DLC is my favorite. And if you're asking, wait, what? The Season 5 DLC? What's that? Well, pal, we haven't quite premiered it yet. However, we will be next week on Tuesday. And a premiere link is already on YouTube. And you can go sign there and sign up to get a little notification when it releases. Because you can be one of the first to see what sort of stuff we have cooked up for that Season 5 DLC. And I think it's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. I like the Contaminator pack, also. That and Roughnecks are my two favorite, if I'm not supposed to pick the, let's say, I don't know.
Just call me the weed whacker.
Let's see you, Grabber. This Praetorian is getting stun locked and shredded forever. Ah, very funny. Somebody says, since today's the advice stream, can I get advice on how to stop my sore con? I don't know what that is. It sounds gross. But you are right that today, as every Friday is on for the GSG Dev stream, is our unprofessional legal advice stream. So we are not lawyers. We don't even really know lawyers. But if you have some legal issue, we're happy to give advice on it. You just should know that it's not worth shit. Oh, this is awesome. I love being all gunners.
Aaron, you walked into another These Nuts joke.
What? Sword con. God, nice one. Man, you guys are really going above and beyond with this one. You can't even be mad because you know you love to make it happen authentically. It's one thing if like you're like. I think the worst thing, and I say this as somebody who frequently tries to bait others, is when you can tell that that they know, but they're just like, yeah, okay, I don't know, what do you mean both, or like, you know, just to give it to you, and like it's an easy layup, but it never feels good, and some days you just have to be the one that falls for it wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I'm starting to think you're doing it on purpose. You're just doing community service, just making them feel good, right?
When I'm like, I don't know, when
Friday.
That's true, but like also when you're used to just like reading chat messages like uncritically, it's pretty easy to just fall for it.
We forgot to bring the.
Is on the way.
Yeah, we forgot to actually pop the dreadnought. We
Yeah.
should do that.
Yeah.
Note to self, don't eat it. What I found! Foul! I can almost taste it. If it gets on me, I'll stink for days. I'm marrying up not going near that. Yeah, that's gonna cause trouble. I'm storing up in my suckers. If it gets on me, I'll stink for days. Note to self, don't eat it. I just lost. I'm gonna rest. I just had a burp.
That was.
Attention! That reminds me of something I've been trying to forget.
Let me ask, legal question. Is it allowed to take a breather back to the space rig for science stuff? I know what you're doing, you creep, and no, you're not allowed to do that. Leave him in the caves.
Time to fill the air with lead.
Somebody asked, what are the alien eggs for? Those are used for making alien breakfast. Easy. Favorite voice line in the game? Jacob, I think you've got that on the soundboard.
Does it have to be in the game or?
I think it just has to be in the soundboard.
Okay, yeah, just I need a second to. Oop.
Jacob, the children yearn for the favorite voice line.
Yeah, you're into not get killed on stream. Alright, where did I put the soundboard?
Like peeing on a shrimp.
There we go. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the good stuff.
Oh man.
Nope. Folks, I got downed. I'm so sorry.
Now you're getting uppies.
I'm getting uppies. Jacob, you never give me uppies at work. When I want to be
Sure.
lifted up, you never do it.
Because you're taller than me. I'm just a weak ass gamer. Also, I carry around my kids all day, so I feel like we need to get the adoption papers in order before we get there. Sorry. Okay, that's one.
That is one.
Oh, meteors.
Meteore.
Pew, 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 pew.
No!
A meteor is about to impact your
Oh,
area.
wait.
Clear
Okay,
the
I'm on
alert zone
it.
immediately.
Here. Boop.
Cool.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Ow, it's hot.
Ew, 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 ew.
Ow, ow, ow.
There's a Jadis here. Send in the rock crackers.
Rock crackers inbound. Stand by.
Fuck
That
quackers.
was actually a really convenient meteorite.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
Meteor has been cracked. Remember to deposit
Nice.
the samples you find
Ow.
inside.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll take it.
No room for the bag.
Somebody
Oh,
over on
nice.
Twitch asking, has there been a release date for season 5? Yes, there has, friend. Just as of yesterday, we announced that it is June 13th, 2024. So less than a month until season 5 is in your hands. How on earth do we do that?
It's because
must
there
be some
wasn't,
sort
there
of-
wasn't the room for the crackers to drop down the hammers.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, that's a fun
magic.
little game development thing. Because we can't just let it. I mean, if there's no room for them to spawn, we can't just say that's it. Too bad. And then they decided to crack the pod. Let me hear.
I'm going back up to the main room to fight this.
Yeah. Are we not in the main room? Maybe not. Yeah, we are. I remember when at some point we had an issue with acorns who could get lost. So they made a thing if it like dropped, if the quack itself dropped below like the cave level, like outside a cave, it would just respawn. So you could like make a tunnel and then throw the acorn down towards it. Then when it hit the bottom, it would just respawn at the top and then fall down again.
Hey, really? That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't think it still works, but I had fun.
Oh man, I'm getting
I need to
destroyed.
get the lacerator. See you later, lacerator. They just they just added these to Survivor too. Have you tried them yet? Aaron?
A little bit, not too much. Oh, ouch. Shit. I'm not doing so hot this time.
It's fine. So, teeny tad aggressive. Not far out.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Got somebody over in Twitch asking, what is your favorite Dreadnought fight, and have you considered adding another one? My favorite Dreadnought fight, I think, is probably the Twins.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is Twins, and then Hive Guard, and then Original Dreadnought is probably last place for me. Have we considered adding another one? Yeah, but again, didn't make it for season 5, so it'll be a long time before we get the chance to look at it again. But I don't know, like if you know, like when we start getting to the point where Rogue Core's out, and like we said, like we can get to a point where we can talk about season 6. Like my dream would be a perk rework, a new biome, and a new Dreadnought. That'd be ideal for me. But alas, I am just one lad.
Just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy, and I can only ask for so much. Right, these guys. Oh, the grenade works really well against these guys, just the same way it does bulk detonators. I didn't know that. Wow, look at that.
Like the lead burster or the other one?
Yeah, lead burster.
Yeah! Rock and stone ready! This is where you empty your canister when you're fully loaded.
All right.
Is that it? I guess it was. Oh, what about the helmet?
Oh,
What the helmet we should go get it now.
let's see. Where is that helmet? That is far over to the north.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do it. We can make it. Is it
Yeah, we can do
can we get through here? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We got Bendyism joining the chat for the first time on Twitch. What's up, Bendyism? Thanks for joining, or thanks for commenting for the first time. Either one.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
I see somebody talking about they had a Deep Rock Galactic Dreams. Type a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a dream about this game. I'm sure I have. I think it's pretty often for me to have a dream about whatever game I'm playing most recently. We've got a number of DRG dreamers out here.
Make it snappy, team.
Jacob, how often do you dream? Do you have a dream every night?
No, I think it's been a while. And it's mostly been like recently. It's been nightmares.
Cool.
But it's like I figured out like if my legs get cold, I get these really like vivid survival horror nightmares. So
You get
that's
you
fun.
get weird dreams if your legs get cold?
yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
I'm not sure if maybe I actually have these weird dreams all the time. It's just that when I get cold, I'm like awake enough to actually remember them, which is a scary thought because then I'll be having these like zombie apocalypse scenarios running in my head all the time.
Nitro's been withdrawn. A supply pod is inbound.
I have another shield.
Shield in place. Let's bring it home.
Yeet.
Perforation, Dave. Watch the fire out of my way. Tactical, let's go.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Rock and stone in the heart. Let's rock and stone already.
GG's, gang.
Geekies.
We did it. Ooh. I'm tired because of my big lunch. It's
Oh,
pretty difficult. Yeah, I know.
the will guy.
I might just. I was thinking today may be the day where I jump in the harbor for the first time. Maybe, but I think it'd be really, really cold.
You come back up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Cool, yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
when I say the first time,
You don't mean the last time.
Yeah, no, in a like swimming for fun type of way, not in a not in a ending it forever type of way.
Oh no, I was thinking maybe you needed a bath.
No.
Rock me like a stone. Let's dance.
That's fair. That's fair.
Something rock and stone, brother.
Orders from management. Stop dancing and get to it.
Plague Dog asks, have you guys thought of doing a deep dive on stream? Yeah, that was actually how the stream started, and we've sort of moved away from it out of no particular reason, but
And I think we started to feel the regular ones were just like we were breezing through them, and then we did the hard ones, and then we just like we just want to goof around. When a new season came out, we did the like just tried to get the cosmetics as fast as we could, like season pass. So we've been doing that.
Rock and stone, brother.
It's actually too bad we don't have a teaser for today. Hi, Aaron.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But maybe, well, I was gonna say next week, but next
Yeah.
week we're at Nordic Game.
yeah. We'll
That's
probably
good.
put something on social media, maybe.
Yeah. Well, we certainly will.
Actually,
But,
like, speaking of yesterday's trailer, we did have like a second cut.
By the hour. Get to work.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. We had the other one where it does the thing.
Oh, fuck it, Jacob.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Should we? Well, hold on. Let's leave it.
I mean,
to chat.
that would require me to have actually put it into OBS so I can press a button. This button right over here and like have it.
Well, but do you have it up?
Oh shit! He's doing it again. It's there.
This
No!
motherfucker. All right,
You were a friend.
Alistair, if you
yeah.
order one more round of this, we're
He's
not
out.
gonna...
He's out.
okay.
He's out. And you're not allowed to watch the. Allowed to watch the video.
Yeah.
We're gonna show in a second.
Phew, God, disgusting. Should we, Jacob? Do you have it? Is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
in
I
a
do.
place where you can play it?
I
Let's
do
let
this.
let the chat decide. Chat, this isn't something that we're gonna put on social media, but if you want a little
Oh shit! It's on me.
alternate angle.
It's on me. It's on me.
What?
What? I touched the leaf flowers.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Okay.
But Chad, if you want another angle of the teaser that we released yesterday, and something that will only ever peep on stream, put a 1 in the chat, and if you don't want it, put a 2 in the chat.
And if you're Alistair, don't bother.
All right, we got a couple 1s. We got at least 2 1s so far. We got a 1. All right. Okay, we got some 3. Okay, I'm getting a lot of 1s. Jacob, I'm getting a lot of 1s. Oh fuck! Is in binary code is 1 yes or no?
I think it's yes. It's on and off. 0 is off, and then 1 is on, right?
Cool.
True, false. Yeah.
Well, Jacob, why don't you show it?
I mean, it's a short one, and we didn't really edit it much, but it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find that. Where's the button? So, all right.
Now quit it.
We're gonna let it loop a couple of times. Yeah.
Oh.
A fast little guy, right there.
Okay. Interesting.
Last one to finish is a bloody fight for rock and stone. Leave no dwarf
Well,
behind.
now we've seen that.
Now we see
Chad.
that. Yeah.
Now you've got a little thing to go and ruminate on for this beautiful weekend here.
And less than a month till you can actually find him in your caves.
That's right, less than a month until Season 5 drops on June 13th, 2024.
On Steam.
On Steam, yeah. And it'll come to consoles within 2 weeks after that. As always, there's a delay because we have to go through a certification process with Microsoft and Sony there. So it takes a little longer. But it will be coming to consoles too. All things in good time. Jacob, I'm thinking maybe it's time that you find ourselves another streamer to go raid on Twitch. And well, Jacob finds a stream raider or a Twitch stream raid victim. I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in to this cozy little GSG dev stream. Today's been Friday, May 17th, and it's been a real pleasure to hang out with y'all and have your questions and your gags and get at least pranked twice with variants of us D's Nuts jokes. I'm always impressed by the ingenuity that you bring to the stream. Next week, we are not going to be streaming because we will be at Nordic Game, a game industry conference in Malmö, Sweden. So we won't be streaming next week, but if you are there, come find one of us, say hello. And otherwise, keep your eyes peeled to our social media next week because we'll be coming out with some other fun little, well, not even teasers, some full-ass trailers. We've got our DLC coming out, the trailer's that on Tuesday. Check out that YouTube premiere. And otherwise, folks, stay tuned to Ghost Ship Games on all platforms for the latest and greatest in deep rock galactic news. You've been rocking with the GSG bad boys, myself, Aaron, and Jacob. Thank you to our guest, Go Dwarf, and then that other guy that I'm not going to mention his name because he ordered leaf lovers at the bar. But folks, have a beautiful weekend. I hope everyone has lovely weather and a nice time and gets to eat a tasty treat at some point in the weekend. We will catch you soon, and until then, rock to the mother freaking stone.
Rock and stone is hard.
Rock and Stone. We're gonna raid as soon as I figure out which prop I'm gonna turn into. I'm a card. Alright, see ya.
Bye, guys.
Galaxies.
Rock and stone in the heart.